Welcome back, guys. Thomas D and Strikeys TV. So today in this episode, we're going to focus on defense. We're going to talk about defense because I think that people in general focus a lot on attack, and I think that they need to spend much more time in defense, because defense is really your safety. You know, you can be great at attacking, but as soon as something happens, or as soon as an attack comes at you and you don't know how to react, it can change the whole thing. So today we're going to discuss defense, and in particular we're going to focus on blocking. So the first thing that we're going to see, guys, that we're going to talk about before we do anything with your hand is the base. Like we talked about in the footwork episode, the base is very important. It actually is going to determine your stability. So it's very important for you guys to have a good base, meaning a good balance with your feet. The way you're placing your feet is very important. So make sure your feet is in a very strong position, just so when I'm pushing, it's not moving too much. And then it comes to the back. Okay, the lower back. Make sure that your lower back is not too curves this way. You have to have a strong back. Okay, make sure that your butt is not sticking out, that your butt is inside, just so I can counter anything. Okay, so make sure that your leg and your back is in a strong position. Okay, then comes your shoulders. Okay, same thing with your shoulders. We don't want our shoulder to be too much like this. We want our shoulder to be inside, just so I'm strong enough to be able to block forward, and also to come here if necessary, if there's a cross coming. So make sure that your shoulders is here, making a shield. Okay, and then your hands. Okay, that's most of the time where we're gonna be punched, and that's what we're gonna use to block. So make sure that your hands are high enough. Okay, make sure that. So what I like to do, is to have. So for today, we're gonna just see the jab and cross. So make sure that your hands right here is right here on your forehead. Okay, a lot of people make the mistake, they put it in the front of their eyes. Not good. Okay, just because you can punch your eyes when someone is punching you. So make sure that your hands are at your forehead. Okay, high enough, not too high. Okay, just here, it's good enough. Okay, MMA is different. I'm just talking about boxing and kickboxing. Okay, because you have big gloves here, you can't do exactly the same thing with small gloves. So it's a different story. We'll see that in another episode. And the first drill that we're gonna do is we're gonna throw a jab or cross back and forth at each other. It doesn't matter if it's a jab or a cross. It shouldn't matter because it comes from the same angle. Of course, the power probably will matter in reality, but for now, we just gonna mix both of them, just because it should be the same exact type of blocking you're gonna do. When you start getting better at it, we can start adding some movement into it. So I like to make them move around, and then when I say block, then they're gonna stop moving and block. Because remember, I'm not really into blocking, being in movement at the same time. I like to have my feet planted when it's time to block. Either I'm planted and I'm blocking, or I'm moving and I'm completely evading. But I don't like to have to mix both together. So I like to make them stop, finding a good stability to be able to block correctly. And we can also mix that with the attack. So after each punches, I'm gonna ask them to block. So after a jab, you're gonna block. After any type of combination, you're gonna block, just to teach them how to attack and still be aware that they need to be safe right after that. And like always, guys, I like to finish with the game. This game very simple. They're gonna try to tag each other to the forehead. Some very gentle. We don't have to put any power, but they're gonna try to go and punch each other to the forehead or the chest. If the kids or the student is not used to be punched in the forehead or the face or the head, then we can do the same thing on the chest or on the stomach. So they're gonna go back and forth, or they can go live and the other person just block at the same time. And that would be it for today, guys. Thank you very much. I hope you understood and I hope you got my points. If not, ask me questions, ask me things that you would like me to add on my next video, that you would like me to talk about. Make sure you like, subscribe. See you guys soon.